What's up all you Uncaged animals? It's your boy Convict back with another Call of Duty mobile video today. Now today I'm going to show you guys how you can get controller support for your Call of Duty mobile game. But before we get into it, make sure you go down and smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. And make sure you ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any new content. Now without further ado, let's jump into it. Here it is, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. Controller support for Call of Duty Mobile. Can you believe it? No, not really. Not the controller support that you maybe have been thinking of. This is actually what I'm talking about. It's a homemade Call of Duty Mobile controller. I got everything super cheap, and I'll go over it as we go. Now, these are mobile phone triggers. I got them from wish.com. I'll make sure I'll leave links in the description below on where you can get them. See, what you do is you pull these little triggers here, and it will actually pull this flapper down right here. And that little flapper right there, it comes down and touches your screen. And that would be your fire button. And then this one would be your ADS trigger. And so you pull the little trigger, and the flapper comes down, as you see. And it just touches your screen, and that would be your ADS button. Now this is where it gets interesting, guys. This is a phone case I've been cut in half and modified and then hot glued to a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con controller. Now what I did is I cut it in half, I modified it to where the trigger flap, the mobile phone triggers would fit in place, and then hot glued it to the Switch Joy-Con controller. Now what you do is you put your phone into the case, and it actually holds it in place, and then you put your Joy-Cons on, and it's a pretty much mobile controller for phones. And this is what it looks like when it's put together and put in place and everything, guys. Sorry for the video quality on this section here. I had to use a different camera, and it's just not as good as my other one. But as you can see here, I moved my fire button up there, and you can see right here, I put my ADS button up here, and you can see in the little middle thing there how it's flicking back and forth. That's because I'm pushing ADS, shoot, ADS, shoot. But that's, now I'm just going to show you some gameplay, so that way you can see how it all works and everything like that. So that way, if you do this yourself, or if you get something similar, you'll know what to do and how to do it. All right, we're going to just jump into some team deathmatch in Nuketown here real quick. Now keep in mind, guys, I'm not going super try hard. I'm not trying hard at all. This is my very first game on today, period. I'm just hopping on here to show you the fundamentals of how this stuff works. Alright.
Kick it is, man.
Now what you gotta do is I'm gonna actually move my jump and my crouch button just a little bit to give my thumb a little bit more room to move now that I got the extra space without having to worry about my fire button there as well. Alright, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Let's go. Alright, as you can see, it's pretty normal for the most part, except you can barely see it because I got them faded out. But my fire button is on the top right next to my emote button and all that, and then my ADS button is to the left, right there by the scoreboard. And the good thing about this is, for me anyways, that I can hip fire or fire ADS. It just depends on the situation and what I'm trying to do at the time. See here, I can just go in there and blast a few of them real quick. It just frees up a lot of space on your real estate on your screen, to where you can, I could even move my jump and once I get used to this, I haven't done it a whole lot, but once I get used to it, I can move my jump and my crouch button to different spots, my reload to different spots on my screen, and I can actually do really good pop shots, do really good drop shots, slide around corners, things like that you can do on a console. But for now, I'm just showing you guys the fundamentals and showing you that it does work. Now here we go. In case you guys don't have a Nintendo Switch, if you have an older Xbox controller or anything like that, you can take the back plate of it off, and you can do the same thing with it. I've done it once before with that, and it just didn't work out as well. I didn't like it. It didn't feel as good in my hands as the Switch Joy-Con controller. So that's the reason why I did it like that. All right, guys. Sorry about the camera. I'm barely even awake. I just woke up not too long ago. But see, as you can see, it's really easy to get used to, and you'll see me hit fire here soon. I'm gonna hit fire it so that way you can see that, and it's really good that I can do this now, because actual controller support is coming very soon, supposedly. But once you do that, you will be match made into lobbies with other people who are using controllers. So this is a way that you can get kind of an advantage without having to jump into a controller lobby. And I'm just going to flex real quick at the end. Bada bing, bada boom. Victory, guys. Let's go. But there you have it, guys. Call of Duty Mobile controller support, homemade, DIY, whatever you want to call it. But that's it, guys. Make sure you guys go down, like the video if you did, subscribe if you're new, and then make sure you ring the bell for new content and don't miss out on any new content for notifications. Now, you guys, I just want to tell you guys I love you. Thank you so much for supporting my videos, liking, subscribing, and peace out. I hope you have a good one, and let me know down in the comments if you do this yourself.